Alive, sunshine. Hi guys, Shadow here, and I wanted to make an important video for today. In case you haven't noticed, I hit 20 subs. And that may not sound like it's a very high number or of importance, but to me, it actually is. And the reason why it's important to me because I never really intended to see people sub to me. So what do I mean by that? Well, I guess that question can be why I started my channel to begin with. Originally, because I'm sending videos from my system to my YouTube channel, the reason why is because none of the video files actually fit to my Facebook. So when I game with friends and I want to, share it on my Facebook, it's always too big of a file. That being said, since YouTube can pretty much just take the file and I can send the link onto my Facebook, I've been doing it that way. Probably about a good week or two that had went by, I ended up getting subs. I probably ended up seeing one every week, and it just stayed stagnant right there. So I figured, you know what, I should probably do something with this channel since people are already starting to sub to it. If you could probably tell by the sound of my voice as you're listening to this, I'm pretty nervous and as well as excited. But in all honesty, that's just how I felt. I wasn't really trying to get subs or the views. It was just me trying to put the videos on my YouTube channel so I could put it on my Facebook. But nonetheless, I am really grateful that you guys actually followed my channel, and I do intend to keep going for the long run. How many do I intend to see following my material? That all depends on, well, my content, I guess, and you guys have been interested this far. So I'd like to say thanks and welcome aboard. I also wanted to continue with why I excuse me, why I started the channel. Aside from sharing videos on my Facebook with me just derping around with friends on Dead by Daylight or Destiny, which the only one Destiny video I have was me dancing in that fallen underground club looking place. But I digress. I also wanted to do like voice acting roleplay series as well. Believe it or not, I am actually a writer. I also do sketching, which I'm not that good. Writing seems to be the only thing I'm good at, as well as, well, this. Gaming. As far as the channel went, it was originally to start reading some of my content to you guys. Unfortunately, I started with gaming because I didn't have the right materials and devices, nor do I have a proper setup. So I wanted to wait until I got all of that situated, which is why I started with Let's Plays. As boring as some of them may seem, I'd say give it at least a chance. Maybe 30 minutes tops, maybe 10 or 15. If you don't like it, then I'm not gonna force you guys to watch my stuff. It's basically what you're into. If you do find something about the channel or the stuff I play interesting, then by all means stick around and just kick your feet up and relax. That's basically why I started the channel too, was so you guys can get away from all the bullcrap that goes on in real life. And trust me, I definitely need my fair share of R&R every now and then. Balancing this and school and work at the same time, as well as trying to do stuff on my free time, is it's a hassle, but it's also pretty fun at the same time. So, back to the reason. I guess you could say that I started this so like I said, I can get my ideas out there for the stuff that I write. I do I started doing poetry a while back. I'm not that good at it, but some people that I've read to seem to like it. I write stories such as I want to say dark romance, as well as action adventure. I started getting into the horror genre. I like to experiment a little. Some of it, albeit, would be on the not safe for work side, but a majority of my content and stuff that I read to people are safe for work. So, more or less, there's part of the reason. The second reason I started this channel was because, well, some of the stuff that's, appropriate for younger audiences, I know some of the younger audiences would probably watch something like this, which I don't see why. Animated, probably, I don't know, but I digress. I have a couple cousins, and part of the reason why I do this is because it's for them. Of course, they don't know that this channel is mine. How should I describe this? They know that this channel exists, but they don't know that it's the real me. They think it's someone else. And for the longest time, since I started doing this and they started watching my stuff, they assumed it was all me. I told them no. It's probably someone who sounds like me, but it's not me. Why am I keeping it a secret? Well, I wanted to wait and tell them when things calmed down on their situation. They're going through some stuff right now that no youth in their life should be going through. I'm not going to go into details. It's rather a touchy and personal topic that will remain in the dark. But that's another reason why I do this. To provide a little bit of entertainment for them. They stay with my parents. So, since I know that they're mostly on their tablet, and if the TVs are taken, they have their tablets. And they're always online, watching videos on YouTube. And I just mentioned this guy named Shadow Fang, which happens to be me. I'm probably just giving myself away at this moment, but now thinking about it, I probably feel like the time is right that they should know that Shadow Fang is me, their cousin. And the reason why I do this is to provide entertainment for them. I do this for them too. I wanted to feel like they have a place, a positive place for them to be in. Even though you guys see like a majority of my Dead by Daylight videos, which are highly inappropriate for younger audiences, I tell them to stay away from that. Anything else would, anything that would probably be considered anime related, like the Persona 4 Dancing All Night game. I tell them that they can check this out if they're interested, or maybe this one, the Attack on Titan game. But as far as games like Homefront or Dead by Daylight, anything that's rated M, I tell them to stay away. Of course, when I'm not around them, I can't really stop them from watching the other stuff. Believe me, if I had my way, I would tell them not. I would definitely, check to see what they're watching, the best of my ability, and tell them that they can't, not to watch the dark and bloody stuff. But from what I found out, they watch a lot of horror movies with my mom. So even if I did have a say, they seem to be fine with some of the immature content. So if they can handle horror movies, I didn't really bother getting on their cases about Dead by Daylight. I'm not sure if they're watching the Homefront stuff, but I digress. And that's another reason. So the two main reasons: to build myself up before I start doing readings, and to provide entertainment to my cousins who are going through a tough time right now. Those are the two reasons. And personally, I have to thank you guys for following me. As I said in the beginning of the video, that I had no real intention, nor did I actually think that I'd get people to subscribe to me. It means a lot, and I am really thankful that you guys found some of my stuff interesting, as well as a majority of the derps of Dead by Daylight that I've had in the past with my friends. And I have to thank them for making the comedy of a horror game worth the watch. It's even I sometimes, when I'm not home, I'll just watch it just a recap of what I like, some of the stuff that we did, and I find it really funny too. I know some people would get all weirded out and be like, why do you watch your own videos? I'm like, well, I'm at work, so it's not like I can watch my stuff through my PlayStation. Like, YouTube's the only place I can watch it. Unless I post it on my Facebook, then yeah, I could watch it there too. But I digress. It's been a really great start, I'd have to say, and that's why I'm making this video, to commemorate the fact that I have 20 subs, and I hope to continue to climb up the ranks a little bit. Not fast. I kind of want to take my time with it, because this is, I know a lot of people say this, and a lot of people get either irritated with the thought, or respect other people's say about it, but this right here, this channel is basically just considered another hobby. Yeah. I'm also one of those people who considers this a hobby. Do I plan on becoming highly well known in the YouTube community, gamer community? I don't know. As far as that goes, we'll just have to see how the cards are drawn. Another thing I wanted to put out in this video is I'd like to give out at least a few shoutouts. One of them has given me the permission of mentioning their name in this video. The other two I'm going to keep a secret for the time being. But given on what I'm going to, how I'm going to say this, would probably give them away anyway. Now, I do this because there was a point in time where I thought I wasn't even going to make it this far. 20 subs, that's not far, Shadow. It is to me. Little progress is better than no progress. You guys should, that's one thing you should know about me. Sometimes the glass is half full, and I'd like to see as the glass partially there. Halfway there. The first person I'd like to give a shout out and a personal thank you from the bottom of my heart is a woman from YouTube who goes by the name of Rena ASMR. Yeah, you guys heard right. An ASMR artist actually did subscribe to me the other day, about a couple weeks back. Unexpected, but I'm really grateful. Note that I was subscribed to her before she even met me. When she had made a Discord, I joined, first chance, and she seemed to have been in a really jagged spot. So, as far as joining her Discord server, I took the time just to become an acquaintance and just to say hi, how's it going? You know, like, as a fan, I'm glad that you continue doing what you do, what you love, and it's really respectable when it comes to a lot of artists these days. A lot of people give, like, the negative feedbacks and some let it go to their head. As a fan, I figured it was only right to say that she's doing the right thing by not giving up. Some people will do something halfway, and as soon as they hit a wall, they just turn back. Instead of climbing over this wall, they just crumble and they turn around and go back. They don't bother looking for alternatives. They just give up. And I'm really proud as a friend as well. Not only did she allow me to become a member of her Discord, she shot me a friend request and we talk as friends. And I'm proud that she's not giving up. When it comes to my friends, I like to see them do well, accomplish what they want, continue what they started. It really is a relieving thought. There we go. It's a relieving thought to see that I impacted a little bit on, you know, some of the people I meet. I don't always make an impact on people. Some will think I'm boring, or some would really appreciate the fact that I'm there to back them up when needed. Not all the time, granted, but you know, when it's needed. And I'm proud that she's sticking it out this far. As a friend, I couldn't be any more happy. And I'm really happy that she decided to sub to me. I'm really grateful. Rena, if you're listening to this right now, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate the sub. I continue to look forward to some of the your material as well as you do mine. So keep up the good work. And if you guys are interested in ASMR, I definitely recommend her. For someone who's just starting out, a lot of her material is good. I like it. The second person I'd like to give a shout out to is a woman from Finland who also had a Discord that I was a part of for a while. She is such a hard worker, and I give her a lot of props. Within her group, before she ended up deleting the Discord to focus on her audios, she was really, I want to say she was really doubtful about keeping her Discord and her channel up. But myself and a whole lot of the people that were in her group we stuck with her. We supported her through and through, all the way. And the fact that she took the time to tell us that she was going to disband the server on Discord to focus on her audios, I give her major props for that. It's not an easy thing to do, but she is such a hard worker, and I respect her nonetheless. If you're listening to this, then I want to say thanks for allowing me to be in your server as well, and for putting up a majority of the BS that went on in your server. I do apologize, but I also thank you for being the type of person to, in a way, slap me in the back of the head when I needed it. You're cool people. I look forward to hopefully if you make a Discord again, I hope to see you again real soon. It was fun, especially our karaoke sessions in the voice chat. I miss those days. We're definitely gonna have to have another one when you bring the server back. So, again, thank you. We miss you, and good luck. The third and final person I'd love to give my shout out to is a woman in England, voice actress, ASMR artist, and now just getting into the rhythm of starting singing as well. She's really good. I guess you could say she sparked most of my motivation to continue my channel because I enjoy her work so much. I said before that there was a part in my life where I was, I guess, feeling a bit lonely. Not sounding desperate, I swear, I promise. Nah, it was, if you guys ever felt like, regardless if it was either online or in the real world, you felt like you were looking for a place to belong. For the longest time, I was in that position. I always felt like I was, I guess, I felt like an outsider. I always felt like I didn't really belong in many groups, which, in a way, I guess that's why I decided to roam solo like a lone wolf type thing. And it's not easy. It's also not comforting. But sometimes you just have to, separate yourself from certain people. And I did that. But I did it for too long, to the point where I just started feeling like I really didn't belong. For a while, I started getting these really bad nightmares. So to help soothe that, I decided to look up ASMR. And sure enough, this woman, the woman from London, I enjoyed her work so much. And when I first encountered her work, it was a vampire roleplay series that she did. And all I have to say was, wow. And then I started following her on her Twitch streams, as well as some of the Facebook updates that she does as well. And I subscribed to her Twitch first before becoming a Patreon to her. And I'm in her Discord group. If you're watching this, I have to say thanks. A really big thanks. Because for a while, I felt like I didn't really belong in groups. After meeting you and your group, you're a group of edgy individuals It it's been fun. It has been a really fun year. Last year and of course this year as well. I don't think I've actually been open with many people, whether if it was online or offline, until I met your group. You and your group. I finally feel like it was a group that I can say that I felt like I belong. And I really appreciate your determination, your motivation towards your work. And I continue to look forward to seeing the next big thing that you have planned. And if I remember correctly, you posted in the group that you have a birthday sometime this month. So, before anyone else, I'd like to give you a early happy birthday shout out as well. And I hope you have a fun time with that as well. I'll definitely continue to cheer you on for your stuff. As I said, she was a person who definitely sparked in the motivation for me when it came to doing my channel. I admired her work so much. I didn't want my channel to just sit there stagnant doing nothing. I wanted to do something with it. And seeing how far she's come, it definitely made a huge impact. She's one of the many people I came to respect who, as I said, and I know I sound like a broken record, who's just really motivated and has a really great passion for what they love doing. And I really hope if you're listening to this, or when you listen to this, that you keep on going strong. And as I said before, I look forward to seeing the next big thing. That's all the shoutouts I have for this time around. And as for you guys, my subs, I'd like to thank you for taking a chance on me. That's all anyone like me could ask for, is a chance. And I hope to continue to see you guys as well as my channel to grow and increase in size than just 20. The next probably sub commemoration video that I'll make, I'll probably set it to, let's say, maybe 50. If or when by some chance I hit 50, I will make another one of these. So don't all subs at once. I look forward to seeing you guys in the rest of 2019. And from the bottom of my heart, thanks for subbing to a rookie like me. I am your host, Shadowfang, and I'd like to say thanks. I know I sound like a broken record, but really, thank you. for taking a chance on me. As always, stay gold.